And as a man from Yorkshire, it's a great pleasure to introduce to you our MEP, Richard Corbett.
Thank you. Why are there so many people here today from all across the country? Because we don't believe that this is a settled issue. Brexit is not a done deal. I will offer you two arguments. One that has frequently been given by those who voted to remain, but also an argument that is increasingly given by those who voted to leave. The first argument we know rather well, don't we? This was an advisory referendum won by a narrow majority on the basis of a pack of lies and with a questionable franchise. Narrow majority, let me think. Who was it that said 52-48 settles nothing? It was Nigel Farage when he thought it would be the other way round. Well, let's take him at his word. 52-48 settles nothing. It was also won on the basis of a pack of lies. Now we have a new expression in the English language for a pack of lies. It's written on the side of a bus. But increasingly, there is a new argument to stop Brexit, given by people who voted to leave. Very few people voted to leave at any cost. Many of them voted to leave at no cost, because they were told it won't cost anything, it will bring in money and it will all go to the NHS. Well, as Brexit is turning out and will increasingly be seen to be a rather costly exercise, those people are entitled to say, hang on a minute, that's not what I was told, that's not what I voted for, I want a chance to reconsider. Very few people voted to leave because they wanted a customs barrier between our manufacturers and their main export market. Very few people voted to leave to take our universities out of European research programs. Very few people voted to leave because they wanted to stop the right of our financial sector to passport services across the European market. Hardly anybody voted to leave to take our police services out of Europol and cross-border cooperation to fight cross-border crime and terrorism. It seems that even our hospitals are going to be denied access to radioactive isotopes to treat cancer because she wants to take us out of Euratom as well as the European Union. It's bonkers. Now, of course, the government is saying, oh, we'll go for the best deal possible. We'll get a good deal. Rubbish. What the government will do over the next 2 years is test to destruction the theory that you can have your cake and eat it. When it becomes clear that you can't, then we have a choice to make. Do we continue to rush forward? Or do we look at that divorce deal when she brings it back and say, wait a minute, look into this, we need the chance to pause and reconsider. And let's take another one of these Brexiteers at their word. It was David Davis who said that a democracy that cannot change its mind is not a democracy. Let's hold them to that. Thank you.
Richard Corbett, everybody!